Bicara Supply Chain, highlighting and showcasing solutions for the most complex challenges facing the industry in 21st century by our team of subject matter experts and mentors. Broadcasting every week, all year round, we will present the most up-to-date series of podcasts and webinars.
Hello and welcome to another episode Bicara Supply Chain, the podcast. This is Nurhadi, your host. Today's topic is Halal in Supply Chain, and now I am with Marco Tieman. Marco is the founder of LBB International, a consulting and research company specialist in supply chain strategy. He is also a professor at Halal University of ELM Graduate School, where he is in charge of research on halal supply chain management. And then he is also the Senior Editorial Advisory Board of the Journal of Islamic Marketing from Emerald, UK. Wow, amazing. So thank you very much for joining us, Marco.
Nurhadi, it's a great honor and pleasure to be here. Look forward to this conversation.
Yeah, very nice. So before we get in, can you please brief a little bit about yourself and also your professional career?
My name is Marco Tieman. I'm from Holland originally, have been in Asia since 2003 permanently. I have a master's in industrial engineering and management science, a Ph.D. in business management with a focus during my Ph.D. I did research on halal supply chain management. I'm in the logistics and supply chain field since 1997.
Talking about this topic today, which is halal supply chains, people need to understand the meaning of halal supply chain itself, and I believe there will be requirements of halal needs to be included into our supply chains process, Marco. So can you please start to give a brief explanation what the halal supply chain does it mean?
What is halal supply chain management? In my research, I define it as the management of a halal network with the objective to extend the halal integrity from source to the point of consumer purchase. In this definition, it's important to realize that halal supply chain is not a one-to-one relationship, it's an entire network you're dealing with, which is complex today. The key focus is on protecting the halal integrity from the beginning of the supply chain up to where the consumer buys the product. So that can be at the supermarket or can be at the restaurant. And so it's important to have a total approach, end-to-end approach to halal. And that is quite new because companies have traditionally taken a product approach to halal. They managed to get the product certified or a retail outlet. For the rest, they didn't address much beyond the production. And also the halal authorities have been mainly enforcing the product and ingredient approach and have not been enforcing the end-to-end supply chain. But that will be changing fast.
Yeah, awesome. So, and how do you see the trend of halal supply chain globally? How the market looks like for this year, for example, 2020 and next 5 years from now?
Multinational companies and local companies are considering the supply chain part of their risk management, the reputation management. So this is an emerging requirement that brand owners address the supply chain similar to food safety, an end-to-end approach. In terms of logistics service providers, it was earlier local logistics service providers that went into halal logistics. What you've seen over the past 3 years is that also multinational logistics service providers are embracing halal and coming up with halal logistics services. You have seen ports, seaports and terminal operation at airports providing halal logistics solutions. And I also expect that halal certification bodies will make halal logistics mandatory and will be enforcing halal logistics also in the coming years.
Yeah, interesting. And then based on your experience when you were helping a company on halal requirement, what are key challenges for implementing halal in our supply chain? And also very important question is how to empower and encourage the industry.
I think what are the key challenges is that the brand owners or manufacturers have been taking a product approach because the enforcement of the halal authorities were a product approach and they were compliance focused. They've considered halal as a problem, and they have seen that they have treated halal in a reactive way and not looking at what are the emerging requirements, therefore not investing enough on halal supply chain and the halal value chain. What I have seen in my work for companies is that a lot of halal supply chains are broken, and the halal integrity is not secured end to end from source to point of consumer purchase, which is an issue of risk and also reputation management for brand owners. What I also have seen is that companies don't have proper key performance indicators to proper control halal supply chains. So I think the investments are needed in there. Finally, I also see a challenge is that there are a lot of synergy advantages are left on the table. They are not working together. So the logistics industry is not working together. The brand owners are not working together. So halal logistics shouldn't cost more than the conventional logistics.
Yeah.
In particular in Muslim majority countries like Indonesia and Malaysia. But you need to work together. So logistics service providers can provide a role in consolidation, but also brand owners should be working together. And they are afraid to work together. In the Asian culture, competitors working together is almost a curse, is not done. But maybe you can use logistics service providers to create those halal synergy advantages.
Okay, so this would be our last question today, because you are now living in Malaysia. Based on your research or maybe based on your consulting, in country like Indonesia, Malaysia, and others country in South Asia, how the situation of halal look like?
It is a big opportunity. So Indonesia is the largest halal market in the world. Indonesia is currently developing Modern Halal Valley, which is a 500 hectares halal industrial park. I am very honored to be the project director of this park. So we did the master plan and now doing the implementation. This year, 2020, we will be launching Modern Halal Valley, which will focus on the halal industries, but also halal logistics. So companies will see the value of embracing halal, producing halal for the global market, and seeing that halal logistics and halal supply chain is an important factor to deal with.
Awesome. So thanks so much for today's call. Yeah, this topic I think is very much interesting, and people will love to see the trend of halal supply chain for recent and coming years. So see you next time and goodbye.
Thank you so much, Nur Hadi.
At Bichara Supply Chain, we are committed to driving global perspective to embrace technological adaptation in improving process efficiencies. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share Bichara Supply Chain. And stay tuned for the latest updates. To learn more, visit our website www.bicharasupplychain.com. Thank you for listening to us. We look forward to seeing you at our next episode.